Hey, welcome back to Cognitive Canvas, where we unravel the mysteries of the mind. Today, we're diving into a topic that sounds like it's straight out of a spy movie: brainwashing techniques. But it's not just fiction. These tactics are real and have been used throughout history to influence and control people. So, how do they work? And more importantly, how can you recognize them? Let's get into it. What is brainwashing? Brainwashing is a method of manipulating someone's thoughts, beliefs, and behaviors against their will. It's about breaking down an individual's identity and rebuilding it according to someone else's agenda. It sounds intense because it is. And it doesn't just happen in cults or secret organizations. It can happen in everyday life, from toxic relationships to political propaganda. Techniques used in brainwashing. Isolation. One of the first steps is to cut the person off from the outside world. By limiting contact with friends, family, or any differing viewpoints, the controller becomes the sole source of information. This makes the victim more dependent and vulnerable to manipulation. Repetition. Ever heard the phrase, "If you tell a lie big enough and keep repeating it, people will eventually believe it"? That's the power of repetition. By hearing the same ideas over and over, the brain starts to accept them as truth, even if they're false. Fear and intimidation. Fear is a powerful tool. Brainwashers use threats, punishment, or emotional manipulation to create anxiety and insecurity. When someone feels scared or uncertain, they're more likely to comply to feel safe again. Confusion and disorientation. This technique involves overwhelming the person with contradictory information or complex ideas, making them doubt their own understanding of reality. When confused, people are more likely to look to the manipulator for clarity. Guilt and shame. By making someone feel ashamed of their past actions, thoughts, or identity, brainwashers create self-doubt. This makes the victim more likely to accept new beliefs that promise redemption or acceptance. Love bombing. On the flip side, overwhelming someone with attention, praise, or affection can also be a manipulation tactic. This creates a sense of loyalty and dependency, making the person more likely to conform to keep that approval. Real-world examples. These techniques have been used throughout history in various ways. Cults isolate members from the outside world, repeat ideology, and use fear of punishment. Political propaganda. Repetition of messages, disinformation, and creating fear of enemies. Toxic relationships, isolation from loved ones, guilt-tripping, and emotional manipulation. How to protect yourself. Critical thinking. Always question the source of information and look for evidence. Stay connected. Maintain relationships with people who have different perspectives. Educate yourself. Learn about manipulation tactics to spot them early. Trust your instincts. If something feels off or too good to be true, trust your gut. Conclusion: brainwashing isn't magic, it's psychological manipulation. By understanding these techniques, you empower yourself to recognize and resist them. If you found this video insightful, give it a thumbs up and share it with others who might need this knowledge. Don't forget to subscribe to Cognitive Canvas for more deep dives into the human mind. Until next time, stay curious and protect your mind.